Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to review a new bourbon on the block, or an old bourbon on the block.
An old brand, new bottle.
Yeah.
I think that would be the key.
Yeah. Green River. I'm excited about it. It's like one of those that came out to a little bit of fanfare. I think a bunch of people were excited about it.
Yep. So this is a new bottle from Green River Distilling Company. It's Green River, like straight bourbon whiskey.
Yeah, straight
I
bourbon.
think it's the technical name for the bottle. If I'm wrong, my mistake. But yeah, no, it kind of came out and, they released something at the distillery. And then it's kind of hit at least our local market around here. I think it's only going to be at a couple places or a couple states. I think it's going to be like Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, maybe like Missouri. Did I read? I don't know. I read something like that. But I did read that it should be available online either through some website or through their website actually for shipping. So that's kind of one of the main reasons why I wanted to review it. Plus, brand new bottle coming out. It's only $35.
$35.
$35. That's a heck of a deal.
I didn't go to the distillery. I got this actually at a little bar called Neat. If you're in the Louisville area, it's there. But that's where I got this from.
Yeah, we were actually late recording one day because he was enjoying himself at the bar.
Yeah, if you like Dusty's,
that's the place to go.
That's the place to go for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Right off the bat, you get a good nose. You get that like fruity kind of smell to it, because that's kind of what struck me first.
So the age on this bottle I could find it just said over 5 years. So I don't know if it's a blend of stuff. I don't know. I know it's all supposed to be their own stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know the age of it. But fresh crack and all, it doesn't come off young at all.
Got a little spice there. The fruit, I feel like it's very fruit heavy, like fruit forward in that. Just in what I'm getting right there.
I get a little bit of fruit, but it's like a dried fruit.
Yeah, I could see that. Like I'm not opposed to dried fruit. It just smells fruity to me.
I don't know if it's like a dried strawberry or like grape or cherry or it is. Honestly, thoroughly impressed. Like the nose, I think it's not overwhelming or overpowering, but it's, again, I'm looking at this from two standpoints. This distillery this is basically a brand new thing. Yes, they've been around since I think the stuff on the website was saying like 1885. I think they're like the 10th oldest distillery technically.
Yeah.
They're, with their stuff in the state of Kentucky or maybe country. Heck, I don't know. Something like that though. And yeah, the nose is very impressive, honestly. It's not youthful. It's not alcohol forward or anything else
it's
like that. It's
definitely not alcohol forward. All right. Well, let's.
I feel like maybe it's a dried apple. I think that's the fruit.
Oh, I could get it. I can get on board with the apple for sure.
It's the apple.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for there, and that's what I'm getting.
All right.
There's also a little bit of like a worn down like wallet, like leather wallet smell to it.
It's just kind of vanilla-y.
I see that cinnamon now. So, yeah, there's a lot of cinnamon, a lot of vanilla on this. The proof, it's only 90 proof. I think it's only 90 proof. Yeah, it's 90 proof. And it just makes it, it's just a super easy sipper.
It is a really easy sipper. And I honestly, I'm kind of enjoying this.
Yeah,
I was honestly
funny.
going in with like no expectation whatsoever of like, this is probably not going to be good, because if you've been around bourbon long enough, new stuff comes out that hasn't been around a long time, and it fails to live up to the hype.
It makes it very well. Let's be real. It's really hard to be a young, newer distillery.
Yeah.
and not charge a.
Yeah, see, now I'm getting that cinnamon on it.
It's hard. It's hard not to charge a lot of money for a product that maybe shouldn't be worth that money. But again, this is only $35.
Yeah, $35. One guy I talked to a guy, and he said, for this price point, you're going to have a lot of people who get this on their shelves because it's such a good drinker, and other things in its price point won't live up to that. Like,
yeah. I mean, there's a lot.
That's just what the guy taught. That's just what the guy told me.
There's a lot of great stuff out there in the 30s, or even less than that. Like we've done a video over that before. What's amazing though to me is, again, this being $35. I know I'm harping on it, and I almost need to stop because I'm taking away from the video because all I'm doing is talking about $35.
$35.
This bottle is so approachable because of that. Because as a newer kind of like distillery releasing something, the price point isn't 60, 70, $80 to where it's like,
do I want to take a chance on it
or not? Like,
even if you got this and didn't enjoy it at $35, you don't feel bad about that.
Well, yeah, because it's for sure. But honestly, though, like that palate taking that second note, you still get a lot of cinnamon, you still get a lot of vanilla.
Yeah.
That apple note is still there, but it's very, very subtle to me. But also, it's very, and it's also on the back end of that too. The finish, there's not a lot there, and I don't know. And honestly, I think part of that's just the proof, but I had the expectation of that. But it is savory, though. It is like
It's not going to stay with you. To me, it's not going to stay with you that long.
No, but I'm really happy with that. And this is his bottle. I haven't bought one yet.
No.
I'm not buying one because it's good.
Yeah.
Like, it really is like...
And honestly, I've been a few liquor stores like Liquor Barn and a couple other places, and they have them right now. Like, they're sitting on sitting on their shelves, readily available at this point.
Yeah, Nulu has... I think they're sitting in boxes on the floor. They just have so many. But yeah, that's a really good bottle. And, it definitely has more spice. The more you drink to it, I will say, that spice does kind of pop up on the palate. Not really so much on the finish.
No, but it's got a good finish. It's just not like
it's fine.
It's just not like overwhelming. Like, whoa!
But I mean, I'm not surprised or shocked by that.
At the 90 proof, you're definitely on the low end of that, probably
for sure. So if you had it, so then buy.
I would say buy it because. I mean, you could go try it. Yeah. But I mean, if you tried it and you liked it, you're
I'll be honest with you. To me, this is a buy.
Yeah.
And I understand this won't be everywhere. But if you find it online, or if you find it in one of the states that we previously mentioned, or whenever they start doing a mass production of it, I was reading somewhere on one of the forums somewhere that they've already talked about doing a cask strength version of this or a barrel strength version.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I forget which one it was. It was one of those, but yeah, like totally. Or a bottle and bond. I know Fred Minnick on his review, he talked about that. Like if they would do a bottle and bond, like that would be really good. And yeah,
yeah, I would say get it.
Yeah, I definitely think, and this is like, especially, I don't want to say I don't know a ton about Green River, but I mean, I know they don't have a lot of products out there, so they're not a massive thing. I know they have places or other distilleries that source from them, but that's the first thing I know of it. But yeah, that's solid. And also, just to go ahead and say this, the bottle design of this, I really like it. I dig it. It's like a souped up version of Four Roses, and then you have this massive horseshoe on the bottom. It might be kind of hard to tell, but yeah, there ain't no way you're tipping this bottle over. It's a heavy bottle too.
It's definitely bottom heavy.
Maybe a little bit too heavy, but it's a heavy bottle.
It's true. Sure. It might be a little too heavy.
Don't want to get chucked out.
But it's a cool looking bottle.
Yeah,
and always half the reason why you have bottles on your shelf is because they look cool. So
I agree.
Yeah. So anyway, well, till next time. Hold on, did we tell people to like and subscribe and all that good stuff?
Oh yeah, if by some chance you're still here at the very end of the video, probably all 6 of you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. Hopefully you've already done it. But if you haven't, you know what to do.
And again, until the next time, we'll see you.
See you.